This is a good land, but this price is a bit above my budget. I can't afford this. This is quite difficult.
Cowrie, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, mother-in-law, why are you here?
I heard from Masaki that you're looking for land, so I came to check how you're doing with the search.
Is that so?
So, this will be my room, and I think 100 square meters is enough. As for Masaki's room, I think it's better to be close to my room. As for your room, I guess about 4 square meters is enough. I guess it could become a bathroom, too.
What are you talking about?
You're going to build a house, right? Just the right timing, because I've been thinking that maybe the 3 of us should live together soon. So I drew the blueprint for a house.
Actually, I won't be building a house.
Oh, don't worry. You don't have to worry about the money, because my husband left an inheritance.
No, I meant that I will build an orphanage for children in need.
Huh? What do you mean an orphanage?
You're aware that I come from an orphanage, right? It's always been a dream of mine to build an orphanage, to rescue children in need. That is why I'm looking for land, to build an orphanage.
You should build a house where we can live together instead of that cheap dream of yours.
A cheap dream?
If you waste your money on stuff like that, I won't forgive you. Did you forget that I took you in when your parents threw you away, even though I didn't want to? But here you are, thinking of building a house for children like you with no future. You haven't even repaid your debt of gratitude to me yet.
How could you say that?
When you buy the land, I will build a house immediately.
Mother-in-law, you have the inheritance from father-in-law, right? If you want to build a house, why don't you use that money to buy land and build a house?
You don't understand it at all. I want to live with my son Masaki, and I want to live in a very luxurious house. That's why I don't have leeway to buy land, since I want to use every single penny of the $4 million that he left behind.
Huh? What are you saying?
What I'm trying to tell you is that I'll leave the money for the land to you. Well then, send me a message when you find land. Toodles! It would be better if you could find a much bigger land than this one.
I won't let you build a house. I mean, I don't think she heard me. My name is Cowrie. I am currently looking for land to build an orphanage. It's always been my dream since I was young, to build a place for children with no parents and no home. I finally accumulated the funds to make my dream come true. I have a prospect of getting a loan from the bank, so I started searching for the land on which to build the orphanage, but this news got to the ears of an annoying and troublesome person. Why did Masaki tell her that? I'm home.
Welcome home.
Masaki, why are you so drunk when it's still noon? I mean, I thought you don't like alcohol. I mean, huh? Who is that person?
Inazuka is too strong. Only drank 1 can of beer.
Inazuka? What? Could it be? Akira, is that you?
Yeah, long time no see.
Why is Crybaby Akira here?
Don't you ever say that!
This is Akira, Inazuka. We were together at the orphanage when we were young. I remember that we hated each other. I really hated him because the guy who's a crybaby despite being a boy.
Your husband contacted me.
What? Masaki contacted you? Masaki, why did you call him?
That's because you told me that you had a rough time with your search for land. So I thought it might be better to ask different kinds of people.
You did it for me?
Your husband is amazing. He tried different ways to contact people. It seems like he's making calls at random. It's not only me, but he's also contacting other people.
So that's what you've been doing, Masaki. Thank you, Masaki. So that's why he contacted his mother too, even though he mentioned before that he doesn't like his mother that much. But now I know that he contacted her for me.
I'll do anything for my beloved Cowrie.
I mean, Akira.
Huh? What is it now?
How did Masaki end up like that?
That's because... Thank you very much for coming all the way here. I'll prepare tea, so please wait here a while. Oh no, we're out of tea. But I need to serve him something. Me wife's beer. How about a beer? Is that okay? No, alcoholic beverages. Don't you like it? I like alcohol, but... If that's the case, please feel free to drink it. No need to hesitate. Oh, could it be that you can't drink if I don't drink? I guess that's right. Here I go. Hey, don't drink it all in one go. Oh, this is so good. Come to think of it, I'm not that strong when it comes to drinking. What? So that's what happened.
Sometimes I don't understand the things you do, Masaki.
Well, I think he was just trying to make me feel comfortable, so please forgive him.
Yeah, sure. By the way, why did you come to her house? Do you know what good land is for sale?
Yeah, that's right.
The land I have in mind is a bit complicated, but I think the space is enough.
The orphanage that I'm aiming to build needs to be quite spacious, and I feel bad that he came all the way here, but the land that crybaby Akira has in mind is probably impossible. I'm sorry, Akira. I'm sorry we troubled you, but...
All right, let's go, Inuzuka. Hurry, come on, let's go.
Hey, Masaki!
You're coming too?
Of course, I'll go with you. Yeah.
So just like that, the three of us decided to go take a look at the land for sale. Are we there yet?
Here we are. We finally arrived.
Huh?
It's here. It's this land.
What is this place? It's as spacious as a baseball field. There's no way I can afford such a huge piece of land.
Wow, so spacious.
Well, listen to what I have to say first and then make a decision. This piece of land is actually...
What? Did I hear you correctly? It's all the more reason I don't want this land. There's no way I can build an orphanage in such a land.
Well, just listen to what I'm trying to tell you until the end.
Akira introduced a very unexpected land. He's right about the space, though. It's spacious enough for the orphanage. I mean, it's more than enough space, but this land comes with its difficulties. Akira's a crybaby, but I can't believe that he's introducing this land to me. But I guess I have no other choice but this land. The reason why I'm able to build an orphanage is because... Alright, I will prepare myself for the worst.
Have you decided? What are you gonna do?
I choose this place. I will build the orphanage here.
Huh, just what I thought. You haven't changed at all. You still have guts like before.
I know, right? Well, my whole body's actually trembling, but... Akira, is it okay if you introduce the owner of this land?
When do you prefer?
If those people have time today will be fine.
Wait a minute, I'll try to ask them. They say they can do it today.
Thank you.
Well then, let's go meet them.
Come on, let's go. So, where are we going?
Maybe to hell.
What?
What? Wow, you're gonna buy this land? Amazing! This is amazing! That over there will be my bedroom, will be. My own spacious room, and wow, I want a huge garden, too. I should probably add a swimming pool, too. I wonder 4 million will be enough.
I brought her with me.
A pleasure to meet you. My name is Kaori.
Ah! Ugh, I think I'm finally sobering up. I mean, what?
Then, a few months later.
Hooray! My huge mansion is finally complete. 4 million! It's a huge mansion worth $4 million! But I add an extra 4 million for the garden. That's why for the 4 million of the house, I'll ask Callie to pay for it. I should call her now for the payment of the house. Callie!
Yes, what is it?
I already built a house on the land you bought. The land of my daughter-in-law also belongs to me, so it's fine, right?
What?
And you know what? I spent more than I thought I'll be spending, so good luck on the remaining $4 million.
What? What land are you talking about? Where did you build a house?
Huh? I'm talking about that land that you bought. The one that is as spacious as a baseball field.
That's not my land.
Huh? What are you saying? Don't you mention before that you decided on that land?
So you're following me? The land is owned by the Gossip Clan, the Yamaba Clan, and the Gyuki Clan.
What? What do you mean?
In other words, that land is owned by gangs.
There's no way that's true.
It's not my problem if you don't believe me, but I borrowed that land from those 3 clans and I plan to build an orphanage there.
That's nonsense. Anyway, I'll leave the 4 million to you.
I'm not lying though.
Now I'll enjoy my huge mansion.
Hey, what in the world is this?
Why is this thing in here?
That's strange, because this land belongs to... No, this belongs to the Gossip Clan.
What did you say? This is a Yamamba clan's property.
No. I didn't mean to say that it's the Gyuku clan's property. I wanted to say that this land belongs to us.
Could it be that what Kaori said was true?
Is it you? Who did this to our land without permission?
If that's the case, we won't forgive you.
I won't forgive you too, because we plan on building Kaori's orphanage on this land.
No, it's, that is, well, I should get away from here.
We won't let you get away.
What?
There's no way we're gonna let you go off so easily. You're underestimating us too much. If you're a mature woman with a good attitude, I would have let go of you. But for a moment, I find myself about to let go. Inazuka, Mitsuru, I'm such a failure. So, lock me up at the mature women's pub.
You really haven't changed at all, have you?
I think he's the only one who's understanding gangs the most. The only candy I eat is the one with my face. I feel embarrassed for him. In the meantime, you'll have to take responsibility. Since it's a waste to tear it all down, let's use this as an orphanage.
There's a swimming pool, too. Maybe it's just right to do that.
That's a brilliant idea.
But this is my...
This land belongs to us. It was built on our land, so it belongs to us.
But I still have to pay the remaining $4 million for the house.
You should pay that for yourself, because you built the house without permission.
But...
I received a message from Akira that they captured my mother-in-law, so I'm pretty sure she's going through a bitter experience right now. Actually, at that time, a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kaori.
Finally, I'm starting to sober up. I mean, what? What's with these scary-looking people?
From the right is the boss of the Gossip Clan, and Yamamba Clan boss, and the Gyuki Clan boss.
What? The three main bosses of Gossip Town? What in the world is happening here?
I guess you were too drunk to think of listening to me explain. That land we just saw is actually a property that the three clans have been struggling to claim for years. That's why it is a complicated piece of land.
So you're saying that there's no way we can build an orphanage on a land with that kind of history?
I thought that was impossible at first too, but Akira said it's all right and that I don't need to worry about it. I think he said that we can borrow it for free.
But what? We could borrow it for free? I don't want to hand it over to them, but it's for the orphans. You can build as many orphanages here as you want. The Gossip Clan will lend it to you.
Of course, the Yamamba Clan too.
The Gyuki Clan will too. I don't care much about the land in the first place, you know. It's just that my mother wanted it, so if you're gonna build an orphanage there, my mother will say something about it. I will destroy her, so please don't worry about it. We will lend it to you for free.
How much would it take to build the orphanage? We'll invest in it too, right? Masamune and Asahi?
Of course we will. Yes, we will never make you pay a penny.
What? Why would you do that?
Why? That's because children are the future, right? To spend money for the children is only natural to do. In the meantime, I'll invest $1 million. Well then, I guess our clan will invest $2 million. What? Well then we'll do $3 million.
What? I'll invest $4 million.
$10 million from us. We won't be defeated.
Our clan too.
It's becoming like an auction. Just like that, we were able to successfully borrow land and they even invested in the orphanage. After that, here's what happened to my mother-in-law. I heard that she's working at a very dangerous job at sea to lay off her debt. She was pressured by the three clans and now has alopecia areata, making her head go bald. Well, I guess karma gave her what she deserved. Then, a few months later...
Yo, I got some fresh tuna.
Akira, thank you always. The children are very happy. But is that...
Don't ask me where it came from.
Right. Oh, that's right. I haven't thanked you properly for that time. Thank you for introducing me to this land. Thanks to your help, I was able to create this wonderful orphanage. Thanks to everyone, it is now fully equipped with supplies too.
No, I'm the one who should be thankful.
Huh? About what?
There was a feudal fight going on, but thanks to the orphanage, that feud, it's finally over.
Is that so? I see now that the crybaby Akira that I used to know is now a member of the Gossip Clan. I was surprised when I witnessed that the three main bosses of this town are very kind people. But more importantly, I was surprised by you, Akira, for that small and frail child to turn into a strong man that you are now.
I spent all my time fighting to be strong, and before I knew it, I became like this.
Why?
I wonder why.
What's with that response? But you have now become a reliable man, Akira. You're probably quite popular with a woman now.
Of course not. Anyway, I'm going now.
Okay, Akira. See you again next time.
I'll bring you some crabs next time.
Is that... no, I shouldn't ask about it. I feel happy that he who I grew up with in the same orphanage has grown up into the man he is now. I should strive to do more just like Akira. Oh, could it be that the reason why Akira became strong is because... Yeah, crybaby Akira. You really are a weakling. Hey, you guys, you're bullying Akira again.
Where's the gorilla girl? The gorilla girl is here.
Who do you think you're calling a gorilla? Stop right there. Boys really act like kids. Thank you, Kaori. You too, Akira. You're a guy, right? You keep getting beaten up. That's too uncool. But even you told me that. A few days later.
We came to take revenge, gorilla girl. Brace yourself.
What? You guys are the same no matter how much I beat you two.
How dare you beat my younger brothers up?
What?
Big bro, beat her up. Beat her up.
What? That's unfair! Ron, Calorie, get out of here! Akira?
Crybaby Akira, just the right timing. Big bro, they're very cheeky, so beat both of them up.
Sure, leave it up to me.
I won't let you!
There's you right.
You two, if you ever lay a finger on my younger brothers, you will be in more trouble.
I'm frustrated. This is frustrating. I'm sorry, Calorie. I will definitely become stronger. I'll become stronger and stronger. And someday I'll be strong enough to protect you, I promise. I just remember that now. Akira used to be a crybaby, but now I can tell that he's a strong mind since he was young, because he stood up to them with his tiny body. I will strive to become a strong person like him. In order to make the children of this orphanage happy, I need to become strong like Akira.